In a surprise visit, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky arriving in the U.S. after leaving his country for the first time in 300 days when Russia launched its war on Ukraine. Zelensky first staying at the presidential guest house before holding his private meeting with President Biden. Zelensky blanketed with a high level of security, including his own Secret Service detail, described as head of state treatment, sending a clear message to Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We're going to continue to strengthen Ukraine's ability to defend itself, particularly air defense, and that's why we're going to be providing Ukraine with Patriot missile battery.
Today, the Biden administration announcing a $2 billion security assistance package for Ukraine, which for the first time will include Patriot missiles that Ukraine has long been requesting to help them fend off Russian missile attacks targeting civilian and critical infrastructure. Speaker Nancy Pelosi sending a letter to all members of Congress, formally inviting Zelensky to address a joint meeting, saying democracy itself is on the line. The meeting comes as lawmakers consider an additional $45 billion in funding for Ukraine. Republicans will take control of the House, and some members are skeptical about providing new aid to Ukraine. But in the Senate, there is bipartisan support.
Continuing our support for Ukraine is morally right, but it's not only that. It's also a direct investment in cold, hard American interest.
Where Winston Churchill stood generations ago, so too President Zelensky stands not just as a president, but also as an ambassador of freedom itself.
Moving forward, there is concern about how President Zelensky leaves the U.S. to return to Ukraine, since Russia now knows he's here. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Capitol Hill.